hello, puppets. That's what I say to my class every morning. And then I say, hello, governor. But anyways, my name is Portia. Welcome to my YouTube page. It's my first time doing this by myself, so I'm nervous. I got another YouTube page that I do with my best friend, and we talk about serial killers. Dark Side of Humans. Go check us out. But this page is my journey that I'm about to go through. So I just found out that I have fibroids. Now, for a while, I was like super scared. I thought I was dying. Every time my menstrual came, it was horrible to the point where I didn't even want to like leave the house. And for a while, I was scared to go to the doctor because I'm like, I'm scared I have cancer. Like I was terrified to even find out what was going on. But it got to the point where it was like the pain was unbearable and I was missing too much work. I was feeling like really faint a lot, like I was about to pass out. Please excuse the dirt bikes going down the street. But so finally I was at work one day and I was feeling really, really shaky and I thought I was having a panic attack. So I was like, I want to go get something for anxiety. So tried to be slick, go to the urgent care and see if they'll give me something for anxiety. But they were like, nah, let's take your blood and all this other stuff. It might be something else. It was. So once they drew my blood and stuff, they came and got me like, are we gonna take you to the back and put you in a bed? And then I'm like, what's going on? They're like, oh no, we're gonna let the doctor come in and tell you. That shit is so scary. I hate it when nurses fucking do that. All you nurses, just tell us what's wrong and then let us act surprised when the doctor comes. So went to the back and the doctor was like, oh, your hemoglobin level is at a 4 and you need a blood transfusion like ASAP. And I'm like, okay, well, let's do it. And she was like, oh, you gotta go to AB hospital. So I'm like, all right, I'll drive over there. Let me call my mom, tell her to meet me over there. She was like, nah, we can't let you leave out of here because you can pass out and, hurt yourself or somebody, so we can't let you drive. So went to AB hospital by ambulance. I hated it. I hate it. It's so like, I don't like being in them. And then I got a blood transfusion. It took like 8 hours. And would I do it again? I don't think I would. Cause maybe it helped. Like I'm guessing it helped, but I don't know, because the next month I had a period and I was back critical again. So I didn't like how I felt after the blood transfusion. My body felt weird. It was like hard getting back to normal. So I don't think I'll do that again. But anyways, so that led to my doctor saying like, well, we need to figure out what's the cause of this and blah, blah. So they made an appointment for me to get like all these tests done, like a CT and all this other stuff. Didn't find anything. So finally, I had to have ultrasound of my pelvic area or whatever. So I got that done, and like the lady was like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna give you we'll give you a call by phone. We'll make you a phone appointment on Friday." I went on Tuesday for the pelvic ultrasound, and then she was like, "We'll call you on Friday and we'll discuss what we find." Blah blah. So the nurse calls on Thursday and was like, "Oh, we need you to come in ASAP." So I'm at work freaking out. I'm walking back and forth crying. I'm like, I'm about to die. Because the way the nurse worded it was like, it's critical you come in as soon as possible. The doctor needs to tell you what's our next step of treatment. Like, I'm like, damn, I do got cancer. So I'll go talk to the doctor, find out that it's fibroids. I knew nothing of fibroids. Like, I've heard of it by one comedian girl. She had it or whatever, but I never really knew what it was. So of course I got on Google. Don't Google. Google will really have you scared. And I started Googling it, finding different articles and stuff on it, and I found out that it's very common in African American women. It's common in women, period, but it's very common in African American women. So I'm normally like private, but I was like, fuck it. I need to know, does anybody else that I know, are they going through this? So I posted on Facebook, and surprisingly, a lot of people hit me up and told me that either them or their sister or their cousin, you know, and they gave me some suggestions, which this is one of them from Herbal Roots. It's the Yoni Steam, and then it's a detox tea, and then it's a fibroid herbal tea. It's like a women's wellness pack that I ordered, and it comes with like the tea thing too. So I ordered that from Herbal Roots because it was a suggestion to try to go a more natural way to, you know, get rid of my fibroids versus surgery. Because a lot of people say, like, when you have the surgery, they can come right back. And so I'm gonna try this out to see where it takes me. Anytime I like come across little tidbits or any little facts that I think might help people, I'm gonna post. I'll have like a lot of little short videos because I don't want to be doing 30-minute long videos. So, and I'm hoping like if I have the surgery, if not hoping, like if I do have to have the surgery or whatever, I'll show you guys like pictures and stuff, you know, but I'm not hoping to have the surgery. I'm trying to get away from it. But if I do have to have the surgery, I'm hoping to like post pictures and videos and all that stuff of like my recovery. You gotta bear with me though on that because I do keloid, so I'm kind of self-conscious about the whole surgery thing because I'm like getting keloid so easily. So if anybody has gone through this, if you have any suggestions on what I should do or things that help you or help a loved one, or if you have any questions that you want to ask me to ask my doctor when I go in because you don't want to see your doctor or you're scared to go in or COVID got everything held up, because my process started in November. I just got diagnosed with fibroids in March. Literally like 3 days after my birthday. My birthday is March 21st. And I went March 23rd. Well, I went March 23rd for the ultrasound, and then I found out March 25th. So yeah, but my initial blood transfusion was November. It was before Thanksgiving. So because of COVID, it's been taking a while for everything to get, you know, done. I do have to take a lot of pills. To me, it's a lot of pills, but to other people, it's like it's not a lot. So I'm on birth control now because my doctor. I'm on birth control now because my doctor wants me to like try to stop the period because I'm losing a lot of blood when it happens. So I take birth control every morning, and then I take iron. I take iron gummies in the morning, and then I have to take iron pills at night. I don't know if this is like connected to it, but I've been having high blood pressure, so now I'm on high blood pressure pills. And then also like my allergies has been kicking me, so I'm taking Claritin. And then just to, you know, keep everything right, I take some pills for my pH balance to make sure they stay normal, because for a little bit of time I did struggle with my pH balance being unbalanced or whatever. So I just pop one of those every day just to keep it flowing. I did change the way that I eat a lot as well. I eat way more greens now, and I try to exercise every day. And I'm talking about walking while I'm at work and, you know, stuff like that. So I try to exercise. I eat a lot of more greens. I still eat a lot of ice cream, but I'm trying to come back. But ice cream is my kryptonite. So anyways, I hope to see you guys tag along and come with me on my journey to see what I'm going through. And I don't know, like, this is new to me because, like, you know, I grew up in the era where, you know, the elders, they was like, so loud. You know, don't tell nobody your business, especially about your, you know. So it's probably a lot of my family members that have the same problem, but because they're so private, you know, I don't know. I don't know that they went through this. So I'm putting myself out there. I'm putting my heart on my sleeves to try to find out some questions, and, you know, maybe I'll gain some moral support as well when I go through the tough times, because it is times where I get really depressed, especially when my cycle is really heavy. I'm literally like, just don't leave the house and lay in the bed. So you will get a couple videos where I'm looking a mess because I just couldn't get out of bed. And yeah. So hope to see you guys in the next video.